Hey there. How are you guys doing? Kind of feeling grumpy. Not sure I want to be going live. I got you. Not sure I should be going live. Not only am I grumpy, but my candle's almost gone. Hello, Andy. Thank you for joining. Hello, King J. Thank you for joining. King J, I think when you signed off yesterday, you asked if I'm going to be doing it again tomorrow. And I said, maybe not. I don't know. So here I am, out of guilt, out of dedication, passion for what I do. The thrill of the live video. I don't even know if there's any thrill to the live video, but thank you for joining King J, and thank you for encouraging me to go live today. I don't know how long I am going to talk. I'm fairly caffeinated. I just got back from a long walk with my dog, Holly. I'm lighting some candles because why the heck wouldn't I? Again, another one that's almost gone. Oh, here's a newer one. I like to fill my room up with scent. I have a tepid cup of coffee in front of me. If you guys have been watching a while, you know I do not like tepid cups. I probably got a couple sips that are worth drinking. I talked about this the other day. I'm not sure I have any use for 3 wicked candles. How do you guys feel? Any thoughts? I had a bunch of 1-wick candles that were Halloween season, and they all are on their last leg. So I went out to Target the other day because I'm fairly cheap, and I like to buy cheap candles. Good morning, Miss Burleson or Mr. Burleson. Thank you for joining. So I went out to Target and bought some candles. I like to buy these. They're like $6. Seems like a pretty good value. They last a while. They have a nice scent. They fill up my room with a delightful aroma. And I like to light them every morning and every night. I like burning things. So anyway, thank you all for joining. My name is Ken Tracy. I am coming at you from Naperville, Illinois, which is a town of about 150,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. It is a beautiful late fall day. The leaves are down, but I'm going to show you what we're looking at here real quickly out the front door, at least through my screen. Oh, so bright. This is my beautiful dog, Holly. She's an English Springer Spaniel. She's my co-star. Here is what I am looking at outside. Holly, I'm worried no, Holly, you stay here for just 1 second. I'm just going to show these people what I'm looking at. Didn't want her running around. I just feel like being inside today. I got things I'm working on. But anyway, gorgeous sunny day. It's probably about 50 degrees right now. And my future husband in Illinois. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, well, I'm glad you are, Burleson. Let's go get some coffee. Good morning from Kentucky. Whereabouts? Good morning. Art in Ohio. Big election day in Ohio. Big election day across the country. I'm in pouring what's left of a pot of coffee that I made at about 3:30 this morning. And Harlan County. Holly is right here. Holly, I left the door open. I mean, look at this. I don't even know if you guys can see me. Look at Holly. She's such a good girl. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. I can't do the show like this. Look how bright it is. Hold on. I'm going to have to get up. Let's get up and go shut the door. I can't do that. Look at that. Ugh, look at my face. It's amazing how important lighting is compared to how we look. I'm not that insecure, but maybe I am. I don't know. But you got to get the lighting right, just right off. They will be counting the dead voters in a few hours. I'm going to try and avoid politics. It is election day, King J. I'm going to try and avoid politics. People get fired up about politics. Let's have a little water. Oh, is that good? It's important to be hydrated. So what am I doing? Oh, note to self. And I don't know. This is Coffee with Ken, by the way, and it's a show I've been doing for about 3.5 years. It's a show about me just kind of being myself and talking and rambling. And sometimes if you throw enough crap against the wall, some of it actually sticks, and some of it comes out pretty good. And I do a silly little morning show that takes about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes that I do every day. And I start with the same greeting I do every morning. I go, good morning, good morning, good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. And then I talk for about 40 seconds, the same intro every time. And then I kind of ramble like this for, another 5 minutes or so. And like I said, if you throw enough crap against the wall, some of it's going to be pretty good and some of it's going to stick. And my page was growing and the group was growing and people seemed to be enjoying it. The people that like watching my show and starting my day with coffee with me. Let's have a little coffee before I keep talking. Cheers to us. I got people that join me every morning for my coffee show. And, but I realized I was missing a fair chunk of the audience by the anxious people that don't want to hear me say my same intro every time. And I have been going back through some old videos and editing them and cutting them and reposting them and repurposing them into 20 to 20 second to 2 minute nuggets of content on one specific talk or topic, whether it's rest or living in a quiet moment or feeling okay within or whatever I might have on my mind or wherever the talk went. But anyway, it's one concentrated little nugget of video that I think is really good. And I can go back and chop up my videos and get 5 little This stick was stuck on Holly's butt, not in her butt, on her fur. And anyway, so I've been doing that over the last several days and reposting some of the videos, and some of them are getting a whole bunch of viewers, and that always feels good, and a whole bunch of likes. And I think it's bringing me to a bigger audience, which I like, because somehow, some way, somewhere, I'd like to do something like this professionally. I've been a realtor for 17 years, and I've done okay, but nothing makes me feel as good as when I get a nice message from somebody and I talk about my anxiety or my depression or my drinking or what have you, and they say, thank you so much for saying that, because I'm struggling with whatever as well. And, that makes me give me a purpose-driven life. And I think for me, for most of my life, she's so sweet. She is so sweet. It's ridiculous. She's sweet, but she's super sweet. I mean, she's demanding. She thinks we should be going on walks all the time. I mean, all the time. We'll come back from like a 2-mile walk. Hello there, Big Red. I'm from the U.S. Army. Yeah, I remember you were there yesterday. And we'll come back from a long, long walk, and she'll expect, she'll sit on her bed for like 2 seconds, and I'll sit on the couch, and I'll go, hey, I got to go to the bathroom. I'll get up, and she'll think we're ready to go for a walk, even though we just got back. Anyway, I was talking about editing my videos. So I've been doing that and reposting them, and I'm posting a lot of good little nuggets of videos, shorter content, that I think are really building up the audience, which feels good. My phone was getting filled. I got an alert this morning, and it said, your storage is full. You got to do something. Go to settings. And one of the biggest, I don't know if I'm rambling about anything of value, but the biggest use of storage on my phone was TikTok. And you can delete the app, and then you put it back on, and all your videos and your account is saved in the cloud. And I'm not a tech guy, really. I'm just talking. This is from a non-tech perspective. But all your stuff's saved in the cloud almost. And it says you're going to lose your data. Thank you, Joy. Hi, Joy. No, the actual storage on the phone. You're going to lose your data. But I said, okay, no big deal. I've done this before. It's had no issues at all. And I deleted the app, and then I put it back on, and I realized all the drafts I'd saved were gone. Thank you, King J. But I realized all the drafts I had saved. Good morning, Jack Taylor. Were gone. And it doesn't take too long to recreate it, but this is my very sophisticated system where I put the date of the video I use and the title of it, and this is my very sophisticated system where I put the date of the video I use and the title of it, and then I dissect it into various little mini videos, and I'd lost it. So now I'm going back and watching the same videos again, trying to remember which little mini. It's probably not very interesting to you, but I'm just going to keep talking because I got to tell somebody, and none of my friends will listen to me. So I got to recreate those little things and save them as a draft again, and then repost them. And so my note to myself, and please remind me next time, don't delete the app until I post all the drafts, because the drafts are going to be gone when you delete the app. So I got back from my long walk. I sat down, kind of anxious, going, yeah. I put a lot of work into these videos, and I'd like to do them professionally in some capacity. I'd like to talk for a living. And I've been doing this show in various formats for 3.5 years, and I do a live one. I was doing a live one on a different social media platform for a couple of years, and people were watching in pretty good numbers. And I came over here to TikTok just about a year ago, and was doing a few-minute video every morning and getting a decent growth. But I think the key to my growth is these little nuggets of videos, because A, it's repurposing my videos that I do every day, but B, it's making them more TikTok friendly, if you will, for the shorter attention span human. And sometimes, again, I'm doing a lot of rambling here, but I'll bet you somewhere in my mouth, my oral diarrhea that I'm having, an occasional bit of good, humorous, educational, inspirational, feel-good nuggets coming out. And if you're not watching from start to finish, you're going to miss it. And and I was talking to a buddy last night. It was funny. We were talking about women. I don't think I'm ever going to go on a date again. He's divorced a few years ago, and he's kind of putting his toe back in the dating pool. And I'm going through a divorce right now. And everything he says that these girls are saying, I'm going, run away. Run away. I'm sure guys have red flags too. But when you're in the midst of it and you're feeling the hurt of, a breakup or whatever, I think there were times in my life when I was more needy and more clingy, that I'd break up with a woman, and the first thing I wanted to do was replace her. And I'd bring all my crap, my anger at the ex-girl and the issues that I had into my next relationship. And I'd be needy and clingy and wanty and pitiful with her. Her being any next woman. And, I don't want to do that again. I want to take some time and just chill out and enjoy my quiet, my peace, Holly and I, my coffee, you guys, my kids. I got my little angel Augie this afternoon. I'm looking forward to that. And excited to see him and excited for the day. So I got a little work to do. I'm a realtor. Real estate's very slow right now. Very slow. It's horrific. Don't want to whine or bitch too much, but very slow. Going to go vote in a little bit. I'm going to go produce some more videos. I'm going to post my content here. I'm going to feel good about myself. I'm going to get a big breakfast. I'm going to pick up my son. I'm going to love the stuffing out of my little boy, Augie. And I don't know, go with that. How long do you guys want me to talk? You guys getting bored on this Tuesday morning? Do you have any questions? Do you want to talk about anything super fun? I like to go on at 8 o'clock most mornings, but I was doing it every morning and I was kind of getting stressed about it, honestly. So I stopped, but now I've got a streak of 4 days in a row. Yeah. No, Rhonda, and I'm not even close to healed. I talked about it in a video. I reached out to a therapist the other day. It's more than just a relationship. It's a family destruction. My feels like it's in shambles. And I woke up about a week ago or 5 days ago. Look at her. For some reason, she thinks we need to go outside again. Again, we went for a long walk just a couple minutes ago. Reached out, called a buddy and talked to him for an hour and go, hey, I'm really not feeling okay. I'm getting tired of feeling this way. I need to talk through this. And just committed to meeting with a therapist for a while and talking to them and talking through my stuff and getting it off my chest, and hopefully with their clinical knowledge or with their experience, or I don't know, open ear, I don't know. Maybe I can work out and get in a little healthier place and feel a little bit better. Because, and it's so funny, by the way, when I was talking to the insurance company trying to find out who's in my plan, and I was going, oh my God, I'm going through the most horrible, painful divorce ever. And she goes, well, you don't sound very upset about it. And I go, well, I know at this moment I don't sound upset. But there's dark times and hard times. Very upset about it. And I go, well, I know at this moment I don't sound upset. But there's dark times and hard times. Well, he's a little baby. I appreciate that, King J. And I think he loves his dad very much. He's only 18 months. He's the sweetest little angel. What was I saying? Oh, and then I would call the therapy appointment. And I think I was probably the high point of her. Uh-oh, I lost connection. Why did I lose connection? Are you back? Did I lose connection? Suddenly I got a lost connection. But anyway, I was talking to her and she was laughing and having a good time. And I was telling her how horrible I was feeling in this sort of tone. And she goes, you don't sound like you're feeling horrible. I go, well, maybe at this moment I'm not, because I'm talking about it. No, well, maybe, Nancy, I don't know. I'm not, I don't even care. I don't even want, again, I was talking to my buddy about dating. One of the women he went out with, he goes, she told my buddy that there's no good men left in the world. And I immediately panicked. I go, I just want to, I don't know. Again, see, I'm still talking about it. And if she's still saying there's no good men in the world, she must have issues that she's got to work through too. And I think we all fly back in a relationship instead of healing. And I'm looking forward to healing because, I'm not close to dating. I got my girl Holly with me. Got 3 beautiful daughters as well. Well, thank you, Nancy. I don't know if I'm not dumb, but I'm wise. I have a lot of experience and a lot of highs and lows, and really an ability to put it in a package that people that resonates with an audience. And I've talked about, I go to coffee a lot. I got a show called Coffee with Ken. I got mugs. I got a sweatshirt. Coffee with Ken. I've got a dog, Holly. And I'll talk to him about it, and I'll talk about how cool this platform is versus like other social media platforms. And I think most people on social media go, hey, here I am with a margarita on a beach. Or here's me and my buddy Jack at Starbucks. And I don't know, it was super cool for a while. But I'm going, do I really just want to see a selfie of somebody? Even if it's 2 people? I mean, I like seeing family or whatever. And I don't mind seeing it. It doesn't offend me or anything. But there's not much to it. It's like, because life's not about, here I am taking a picture of coffee. Life's about human interaction and highs and lows and struggle, and at least it is for me. So Anyway, I pop on here usually at 8 o'clock every morning. I think I post some fairly decent videos. I strongly recommend, and I say this before, and I don't often, I'm starting to toot my own horn. I'm 54 years old. I think it's okay to toot your own horn. I waited my whole life for people in my family to say, hey, Ken, you're pretty good at this, or you're a good runner, or you do well in school, or you're intelligent. And I don't know, some families or some people seem a little, and maybe I'm insecure, maybe it's insecure, but that's okay. Sometimes we all need a pat on the back and you're doing a great job, or a little just encouragement or love and support. And I think instead of waiting for it, we might as well feel good about ourselves and give us the pat on the back and say, I am good at shooting these videos, or, whatever. Does that make sense? I don't know. But, so anyway, I would encourage you to go look at a couple videos I did that are pinned to the top. One about my drinking and a longer one about my son, Augie. I think they're beautiful. And I'm getting the chills just telling you to go look at them. But again, I think they're really beautiful. And I mean, I like a lot of my videos, but I got two up there that are really, I think, special. And I would encourage you, if you're watching, follow my page, hopefully find some value. I try and make my videos educational, entertaining, and inspirational, all rolled into one packet that is me drinking coffee. I appreciate that, Nancy. I hear that a lot, that I got great energy. I do. I didn't really know what it meant, but I do. But I think I'm what's called codependent. And I think when I'm in a controlled environment like me, I have great energy. Or if I'm around other people with great energy, I think you can bounce off each other. Oh, sure. Sure. One of my daughter's friends is probably my biggest fan, likes about 98% of my videos. Sure. Because I think my videos are good. I don't know. But I think if you hang out with the right people, you can get a little momentum going and go into some positive spiral. But I think if you're, Holly, at least for me, I think I have a tendency to absorb the atmosphere, or the emotions of those around me. Thank you so much, King J. So I think it's very important for me to control who I spend a whole lot of time with. And I think a lot of my life I was depressed and anxious because I was unable to express myself in this sort of way because, I don't know, certain people don't like this. And that's okay. They have a right not to like it, but it's who I am. And so I'd be quiet and reserved and contained and felt like I was in a cage. And, I don't think anyone should live a life in a cage. And I think we should all be us. I'm not saying we all have to be loud like I am. From the 6 guys who contact me from TikTok, asked for help. I don't understand what that is. Please do a video with Augie today. He's such a delight. Hey, Callie, I haven't seen you in a while. I don't want to say I forgot about you, but I haven't seen you in a while. He is super cute. He's an angel. I'm getting so many texts. I just got a text from a political party, and I'm tired of them. I'm going to be happy to see these political ads off the... Good morning, Keith. I'm about to say goodbye. I'm going to be happy to see these political ads off TV because, I don't know, they're all crappy. You and Coffee with Ken. I wonder... It feels you could do a good, positive political ad. Instead of, and I don't even want to imitate one, but instead of saying, this guy's too extreme about either side and ripping on the other guy, I don't know, just be awesome. Just be an awesome politician and not have to say the other guy sucks. Does that make sense? It's so horrible. They all come in and they go, oh, Joe is too extreme. He feels either this way or this way. And they say it about each other. And he sucks. He's too extreme. He's dangerous. I think we should downplay that whole line of thinking. And I don't know, just being good and being positive and saying good things about ourselves, in a political ad at least. Hey, I'm excited to run this country. I'm excited to represent the good people of Illinois, and I'm going to bring my energy, my enthusiasm, my dedication to teaching our children, or to making our streets safe, or to, I don't know. And I don't want to get political, but whatever. I don't want to say too much. But, there's, I guess, negative news sells, and that's a problem. Yeah, it's horrible. It is horrible. Yeah, so anyway, I so appreciate you guys for watching. I've been talking for about 26 minutes. These just to tell us their ideas. So, yeah. It's hard for me not to talk about a certain politician from Pennsylvania. And I don't want to piss anybody off, but I think the only reason you'd vote for him, well, they're both hims, is because you know exactly what he's going to vote for. And I'm going, are you serious? How can you vote for this man? And I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. I don't mean to. You can probably say it on both sides of the party, but I'm trying to be as nice about it as I can. And I just don't understand it. And we expect our politicians to vote straight Republican or straight Democrat. And I don't know. And I don't want to talk about, the big one that's unpleasant, but why couldn't you be conservative and still be pro-choice, or on the other side, be a Democrat but be pro-life? And I'm not trying to make any judgments. Nobody hate me. I'm not trying to say anything about that because I know it's very sensitive. But to have to toe the party line on either side of the aisle seems so silly. And it seems like we should be a little open-minded and accepting and have a conservative that's okay with, I don't know, whatever, a more left-leaning political stance, or a liberal be okay with a more right-leaning stance. Just be kind of normal human beings instead of having to toe the party line 100%. And maybe I'm just dreaming, but over the last, several years, it certainly doesn't seem that way. And I know there were a lot of times when I go, okay, I want to vote for both parties here and I'll balance it out. But now it just seems so everybody's going whoosh to the sides, to the extremes, or at least the loudest voices are the most extreme. I appreciate that, Callie. But it's hard to even know who the quality person is because all they, and if you watch Fox News, you're going to think Democrats are bad. And if you watch CNN or MSNBC, you're going to think conservatives are bad. And it just seems so silly. I guess the message is turn off the news. Turn off the news, turn on life, turn on love for yourself, forgiveness for yourself, feeling good about where you are, feeling passionate about what you do, about the people in your life that you love and hopefully love you. But I think that love has to start from within. I think we need to learn to love ourselves because I know I never loved myself. And I brought a needy, crappy, yucky version of me into every relationship I joined. And it probably wasn't any woman's fault I've ever dated. It was probably the needy, yucky version of me messed everything up. So I think we need to feel good with where we are and who we are and what we're doing and the path we're on. And until we can do that, we can't bring the best version of ourselves to the world. Maybe someday. I don't know. I'm very sensitive. I appreciate that, Rhonda. I appreciate that. Hey, wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I'm way too sensitive to be a politician. I ran for school board 2 or 3 years ago. I tried to run, actually. I did. I got my ballots, and I was just about to say goodbye, and I should have done it, but it's too late now. I got all my signatures, and, I wanted the schools to stay open as much as possible. I think kids should be in school. Don't hate me. But I do. And anyway, got all the signatures, got all the paperwork filled out, and took in my application to run for local school board to the county office. And I hadn't updated my voting address. And I'd moved 2 months prior, just on the other side of town, and I didn't give my newest address into the voting whatever administration or whatever it's called. So they threw out my ballot. And I think God saved me. I think God saved me because I don't think I could have taken the heat. Even for school board, it gets vicious. Maybe especially for school board, it gets vicious. But anyway, so I think God works in mysterious ways, and I think things work out the way they're supposed to. So again, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I hope you follow my page. I'd like to see it grow. I have a ton of fun doing it. Makes me feel good, and if it makes you guys feel good watching, you know, I look forward to doing a heck of a lot more, and I hope my videos are, you know, either educational, entertaining, or a little bit inspirational, or somehow a little bit of all. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And again, I hope you're loving yourself, you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.